But I've been saying to all of you, and I just want to remind you of how important it is to understand the life experience. Why are you here? I know why I'm here. Do you know why you're here? Do you know why you've come into an earth body? And it's for a purpose. Sometimes we forget that. We live only to survive. I remember when I began elementary school, I didn't know why we go to school. I just went to school. I passed the exams to secondary school, but I didn't know why we go to secondary school. But somewhere in secondary school, I realized we have to write exams. So exam became a feature of life, and then we go to work. Then I had a little idea of what school meant. I thought we went to school to be educated, to learn more. But we were being prepared for jobs in the material world. And then we would channel along certain channels of education. So when I wanted to learn everything, I had to put myself in a channel. So much for our education system. But of course, I was a radical. So at 18, I chose not to go to university. I needed to work though. But I went exploring. How do I know who I am? How do I know myself? How do I manage my mind? How can I be in love in every moment? How can I love people? How can I love the world? Those were my concerns when I was 20 years old. So I journeyed to India and spent a few months in India until I found what I was looking for, and joyfully so, because I made a connection with that power within me that changed my life completely. So the reason why I celebrate the human experience is because I know why I'm here. I know who I am. And I know how to manage the human experience, how to navigate it. Because I know none of us die. The body drops away, but we don't die. So if we take care of our bodies as we ought to, I see people neglect their bodies, just eating junk, sleeping, overeating, overstressing. That's not how we should live. Even the animals live better than us, under good conditions, under free conditions of nature. So we are here for a purpose. We need to uncover that. And every time I meet with you, I try to remind you of that. And to remind you to take care of your bodies, because it's important. You don't want to drop off. In fact, we should not have hospitals. And even if we have hospitals, they should teach you how to stay healthy. We were not born to be sick. We have a self-healing, self-repairing system within the body. It's hugely compromised because of the overeating, overstressing, overworking, overthinking. It's hugely compromised. But if we take care of the body, we have a full health span, and then really understand why we are here. And of course, it's a whole story why we are here. Because when we were born, this body was specially selected for us to be born in. So it has the genetic structure that was made for us to fulfill what we call our karmas. All the unfulfilled desires that we have from past lives, we are born again so that we can work them through, that we can fulfill them. And the journey ends when we don't have any more desire for any craving for anything material, but we are happy in our soul. We are happy in our soul being. That's when the journey stops. Why? Because then we begin to enjoy the journey. So it's important that you learn to understand who you are and to live fully, to live the human experience happily, joyfully, and in freedom, and to live purposefully every day. Are you living your purpose? Or are you surviving? No, be happy every day. God is with you in every moment. And when you begin to know this, and until you begin to know this, you'll be supremely happy in every moment. Doesn't matter if something falls apart, you could fix that later, but you are happy. Because when you start fixing it, the whole universe will help you if you're a little more God conscious. But when you live in separation to God, then when things fall, it stays fallen. Because you don't know how to connect the universe together. But when you live in God consciousness, when you live in God awareness, when you're doing good to your world, and something goes wrong, everybody comes to help. That's how God works. Because God is in everything and everyone. When you connect with God, you are connecting to a whole universe and its goodness. That's why God connection is so important. So I'm simply a messenger to remind you of what you have forgotten. To tell you how to live properly and purposefully. And how to enjoy the human experience. I strive every day to live fully in this body, to live purposefully, and to try to keep this body healthy. Of course, there are many temptations out there to overeat, oversleep, overstress, overdo, over-entertain. No, I'm not going to abuse my poor body through all of this. I'm not going to put my nervous system through these highs and lows. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to follow the crowd. I will take the road less traveled. I'll take the other road that leads to health and happiness and freedom and joy. That's the road that I have taken. And those of you who want to travel with me, let's go. Let's walk the road less traveled. Let's leave the others behind. Let them follow when they are ready. Let's be the example of how to do it right. So I want to wish all of you a happy month of August. It's already a joyful month for me. See, I'm here. And I want to wish our youths a beautiful last final day of camp. Hopefully I can spend some meaningful time with you today. Okay, and we decided to stream today so that you can get a taste of our meditation today, our gathering. Thank you, everyone. Have a blessed day. Namaskar.